Do you need to get that?
It's work. I should.
Go on. We'll be fine. Won't we, Victor?
Delgado, what did he say?
My little sweetheart. Nobody knows, just you and I, who you really are. And we both know Téa's not your real mother. For heaven's sakes, what is that? Do I see a scowl on your face? Yes, I do. When you look like that, you look just like your father.
I understand what you're saying. Well, I'm relatively bright, so why don't you give it another whirl? Start with the basics. What was her name again? Yes, and I'm assuming you have a complete history on her. And you're telling me this for the first time now? Well, I want you to email me a document immediately.
We're not going to tell anybody who your real parents are. No, we're not. I know that Sam thinks Franco's the father, but we know better, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Sam's the mother, and Jason's your real father. And thanks to Todd Manning, you're here with Téa.
I'm sorry, what did you just say to me? Oh, really?
Well, at least she's smart, and she has some taste. But she doesn't love you the way I do. No, she doesn't. That's why I'm gonna be your mommy. And you're gonna be my new little Stephen Lars. Hey, everybody deserves a second chance, right? Well, you're mine. It's gonna be our little secret. Just as long as no one finds me and I can figure out a way to take care of you. Yes, I can.
Susan.
Did you finish your phone call?
Unfortunately, yes, I did.
Is something wrong?
Yes. Something's very wrong.
Upset? Has something happened?
Sorry, I'm just frustrated. My daughter's gone off to college, so I lost my live-in babysitter. Been trying to work at home, but that is impossible. Been looking for a nanny for several weeks, and I can't find anyone. That is the third agency I just hung up on. I need to go back to work. I need to find a nanny, but with everything Victor's been through...
You can never be too careful.
And I can't very well go into court and say... Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, please ignore the baby on my hip.
Maybe I can help you out. It's hard to manage a baby when you've got work to do and places to go. At the very least, you need a good sitter.
Well, apparently finding a good sitter is easier said than done.
Miss Delgado, I think I can help you out.
Well, unless you know of a babysitter in Port Charles who's willing to relocate, I don't see how.
I'll be honest. Seeing this wonderful little boy again and knowing how much help you need, I was thinking maybe I could step in, at least short term.
What are you saying, Susan?
I could be Victor's nanny.
You want to apply for the job?
Oh, I don't really think of it as a job. Taking care of that little bundle of joy, it would be such a pleasure.
But aren't you en route to somewhere?
First stop, Landview, to check in on Victor. After that, I really don't have any concrete plans. I was just going to see what opened up.
So you don't have anyone waiting for you anywhere, or...?
Oh, I didn't mean to give you that impression. I'm sorry. I just thought it would be a lovely time of year to travel this part of the country.
Well, that is tremendously generous of you, but I don't want to rope you into something...
Oh, but you wouldn't be. I love children. That's why it was so lucky that Todd brought Victor to me, and I was able to take care of him the way that I was. I could do infant CPR in my sleep. I don't know, maybe it was kismet.
Well, we are incredibly grateful to you. But the truth is, we don't really know each other.
Well, actually, we do have one very important thing in common. We both care about the welfare of this lovely little boy. And who better to take care of him than the stranger who brought him back to life? He just wanted a little back rub. Now he's happy.
How did you know?
He just had that look about him.
Oh, my daughter's in college. I feel like I've forgotten everything I used to know about taking care of kids.
Don't worry. It all comes back to you.
You mentioned you have children?
Yes. A son. A wonderful son. He's made me very proud.
You're close to him?
Very. Plans, and maybe I sounded vague. But I've learned that over the years, sometimes the most wonderful things happen when you least expect them. If you plan every moment, who has time for happy accidents?
You know, you're right. You have to make time and space to allow for things to happen.
It just feels right. Seeing you again. That wonderful boy.
You know what? I am so used to banging on closed doors. And here you are, opening your heart to me. You got a deal, Susan.
Excellent.
Providing that your references check out.
I'm so glad I stopped by. You'd really consider hiring me to be Victor's nanny?
Susan, I'm gonna have to check your references first.
Of course. I'll get you everything you need. And I assure you, if you hire me, I'll take care of this little one as if he were my very own.
You know, Susan, if your references check out, maybe you're right. Maybe this is kismet. Certainly finding you on my doorstep when I have a deposition due and clients stacked up, that qualifies as good luck. Ugh. Scratch that. That qualifies as the best thing to happen to me since Todd found you in the woods and you saved my son's life.
I couldn't agree more.